This is outside of your dream world to your reality, Sultan Cheeks. Because I'm here to tell you, Sultan, that I'm real tired of seeing your videos and how you talk about these young black brothers out here when you say they talk. I haven't heard nobody talk like that. Or how you come out here and say that they are no good drug addicts, drunks, and everything else. All I hear from you is nothing good, but all I hear is negativity. Nothing good comes out of your mouth. Nothing good comes from you. All you doing is you judging people. We are not on this earth to talk about people, Sultan Cheeks. You are not to be judging people. But you do it. You do it anyway. You talk about your last job at Pegasus, about some woman. I bet you that's why you don't work there no more. Because they probably seen your YouTube and they saw how you was talking about that woman on your job. And now you working at a temp service? Bruh, you got to know. That's how those guys dress. A temp service is a temp service who give people temp jobs. So you can come in there and dress however you want to. You can't tell people how to dress if they come into a temp service job. Now, if they had any other type of job out here, restaurant jobs or a school job, a business job, or working in some type of big building type, no, they can't come to work looking like that. But this is a temp job that you are talking about. So of course they gonna come down to a temp service with their pants sagging down on them, gossiping about other people, or you say they gossip about women there. So of course that's what they gonna do. So you can't expect nothing good at the temp service that only giving you a temp job. You come on here all the time, every day, talking about Richmond. And for what reason, if you don't like Richmond, and how long you been here? You've been here over a good 20 years now. And now you talking about saving up? You should have been out of Richmond when you had your job. Go back to Tidewater. Who cares? Who cares about Tidewater? People are tired there, are tired. That's probably why they kicked you out of Tidewater, because they are tired of seeing you on YouTube. So now you're trying to save up money to go somewhere else so that you can talk about those people somewhere else. You've been here too long and you still do the same thing over and over and over and over again. And for what? For what reason? That you got to come on here and talk about people. And do you want to say, have God in your life? Do you have God in your life? Do God tell you to come on YouTube and downgrade his people? Do God come on here and tell you to downgrade the women on here? Do God tells you to downgrade Tariq Nasheed, whoever that is? Do God tell you to get on YouTube and talk about your job? Don't you know wherever you work at, people are going to see your video because that's where you work at, and that's where your videos, when people see, they're going to come across it. They're going to come across your video somehow. And when they do see your video, they go say, oh, he's talking about me. He's talking about that man. He's talking about that man. He's talking about that woman. He's talking about that woman that works here. But you think ain't nobody else ain't seeing this? YouTube is worldwide. So everybody is seeing this. Everyone is seeing this. That's why you couldn't keep your job. Because you was on there talking about some woman that was on your job. That's why you couldn't keep Pegasus. And now you ain't gonna keep the temp job. Who else is going to hire you if your face is on YouTube talking about a bunch of people? Then you call out and say the white supremacies. Oh, the white supremacies, the white supremacies, the white supremacies. I don't hear nobody talk about the white supremacists. So, brother, I'm here to give you a little knowledge. And my little knowledge is this, brother. When you keep talking about people, karma is coming back for you. Because one way or the other, somebody is going to see this and they're going to jump you and beat you down because they're tired of seeing you on YouTube talking about them. So karma will come for you. You will get what's coming to you because you come on here and talk about people on YouTube. You think that's right? Do you think that's right, Sultan? Do you think that's right, Sultan Cheeks? No, it's not. It's not right at all, Sultan. How you, again, downgrade people and telling them or how they is or whatever. How they doing women on here. How they meeting women at the bus stop or meeting people downtown or wherever they meeting them at. You cannot stop people from meeting other women and telling them, hey, my brother, or hey, my sister, that man ain't good for you. You don't know who is good for no one. Because you're not God. You're not God. And God didn't tell you to tell people to not to be with someone. Everybody have their reference and have their way about people. If they thought they didn't want that person, then they wouldn't be with them. You are not better than nobody, Sultan. Nobody. You're in that little room of yours. Your little living room and bedroom and half a kitchen. And sitting there like you God Almighty. Like I'm gonna come on YouTube and and I'm going to talk about a whole lot of people. No, Sultan, you are not a godly person. You telling people, oh, you stay in the Bible. Now I hear you say, oh, you go to church now. But at one time, appointed time, you was talking about a bunch of other churches that churches don't help people. You was talking about churches that didn't do nothing for nobody. But now you going to church though. You say, oh, I'm never gonna go to church because these churches out here don't help nobody, and then they fake about stuff in church, and they do this and they do that, and they don't act like they belong in church. Do you belong in church, Sultan? Do you belong in church? No. Well, I'm not going to tell you no. But you did talk about people in church or other churches. So, Sultan, I'm letting you know, brother, you should stop this. And stop it now. Because people are not going to like my videos. People are not going to keep on looking at your videos. What they going to do, like I said, karma is a bad person. And karma will come after you. So, Sultan, with this said and done, if I see any more of your videos that you are talking about, I am going to hit that button and let them know how you downgrade people. And it's going to delete every bit of your videos. Because you're not a godly person when coming on this video or coming on YouTube. I am your worst nightmare. And I'm telling you to stop coming on here and telling people what they should do. And stop talking about your job. And that's why you at the temp service now. I bet you gotta get up at 4:30, 5 o'clock just to be there. While everybody else is asleep. You up at 4:30, 5 o'clock at the temp, sitting at the temp, waiting for a job. Or if you got those tickets, those request tickets that you can go back on that same job, then yeah. But if you don't have the tickets, then you won't get a job. You'll just be sitting in there, don't you? If they don't have a job for you and all the tickets are full, I bet you'll be sitting in there till about 7, maybe 8 o'clock. Then when they don't have nothing at 8 o'clock, your butt be ready to go back home. And be like, well, I didn't make no money today. I'm gonna go out tomorrow. Sitting there again till 8 o'clock. Not going out today. I'll come back tomorrow. Next day, sit there. Oh, didn't make the money. Guess I'll go back home. Come back tomorrow. Come back. Oh, they might have something for you. Might have a little job, cleaning, helping the workers clean a building. Or those flaggers, they might have something for you on the flaggers. Here, you out there in the sun all day, so they don't give you nothing to drink. You gotta bring your own water, because they don't bring water. I know, because I have a friend that do flagging, and he has to take his own water. It's dangerous out there because y'all flagging in the highway, ain't it? I heard about that. So you just remember this, Sultan Cheeks. The more time you keep talking about people, the more time it will come back to you. I'm out, Sultan. If I see any more of your videos, Brother, I'm coming after you. Peace.